Hi Virgo, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be from November 1st to the 7th, and it's going to be a general reading, so just take what resonates, leave the rest. And I'm going to pull one oracle card for you to start out your reading, and then we'll go into past, present, and future where I will clarify through for those cards as well. So Virgo, what is coming up for you? As I was shuffling, the Devil wanted to come out, the Tower wanted to come out, the Two of Cups wanted to come out, and yeah, there could be some sort of hold on possibly a connection. There's something there in regards to a connection, possibly, I don't know, we're gonna see. But those two cards really want to come out. So there's something that's holding you, possibly a person. I feel like it's energetic. So let's just see what is coming up for you. So your card is surrender to the divine. So that's what I kind of felt like. I do feel like you're hanging on to something. There's something there for you to kind of look at and possibly release. But something in regards to that led to some sort of Tower moment, because that also wanted to come out. There's a fear of change. There's possibly a fear of change, a fear of moving into a new direction. Right now you are not really, and again, as I said, moving to a new direction. Oh my gosh, the Devil, okay? There is something here that I'm getting like two distinct energies. Like this is what I feel for you. There's a part of you that's stuck in a situation with thinking about a person, thinking about the past, thinking about just something, or stuck in a like a habit, or like, you know, just some sort of routine that doesn't serve you. And then there's this need to move away from this into a new direction. Or you could just be so obsessed with getting into a new direction, okay? So let's see what this is. There is a feeling of being unhappy, not very satisfied with your place in the world right now. The energy that you're kind of embodying is that of disappointment, possibly. But let's see. Let's see what's coming up for you. Past, present, and future energies. So past, present, and future energies for Virgo. Okay, you got two cards for the future. So underneath you have the Strength card, the Seven of Swords, the Sun. Definitely could be dealing with a Leo, and the Wheel of Fortune, and the Eight of Cups. All right, just trying to get the story here. Let me talk about that after. But in your past, you have the Knight of Cups. So definitely could be love. Definitely could be love here. I do feel like there's an inconsistent energy. For some of you, either you or someone walked out, okay? Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups. Someone who just, I feel like this exiting kind of energy, but some sort of inconsistency in your life, Virgo. Something that, and if this isn't love, it doesn't have to be love, but if it's not love, then this is a need to kind of connect to the things that you love, right? It's time to get connected to what you love. That's your past energy. The present, Knight of Swords, in reverse. Hasty decision making. Someone here, I do feel like there's movement here in a very swift direction, but not really thinking things through. Needing to kind of ground yourself here. And in the future, it's like the Judgment and the Eight of Swords, but it's like you're really in your head about decisions, some sort of decision that you need to make. You're just really in your head about something here. I also feel like there's a feeling of will I ever, like there's this energy of change that's needed, but it's like, will things ever get better? But I kind of feel like, again, with this Devil and the Fool, I don't know, there's this pull here. I know you want this new beginning, I do feel that, but then there's like a kind of this pull holding you back. Bottom of the deck, we have the Strength, we have the Seven of Swords, and the Sun here. I feel like if you are dealing with a different energy, this could be you as well, but there is this fearful energy which made something, someone, whatever, cut and run kind of thing. There is this deceptive energy, but it's almost like someone deceiving you, and it could have been, if someone did walk out on you, Virgo, or they couldn't pour energy into you, this is because of their own fears. There's their own fears, their own needing to get aligned here with the sun in reverse, needing to find their own happiness, okay, needing a change to happen for themselves, okay, and that's kind of what this walking away energy is. If you're not dealing with another person, then I feel like you're just, I feel like there's only so much that you can take, and it's been really heavy and it's been really hard, and you are trying to find your happiness and you are trying to have a change here. And I do feel like this is all about change here, but letting go as well, walking away from what doesn't serve you. So anyways, let's get into your reading, Virgo. Let's see what these cards are talking about. What are these cards talking about? The Knight of Cups in reverse. Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, you're really working on bringing something together. There's something that you really wanted to manifest here. Okay, we have the Empress in reverse, we have the Eight of Swords in upright, and we have the Two of Pentacles clarifying the Knight of Cups in reverse. You were really in your head about this, or somebody was attached to you, and they weren't sure, or you weren't sure. Okay, but you really wanted something to grow here. You were really, this caused a lot of anxiety for you. This caused a lot of confusion for you. I do feel like were signs here. If this wasn't you, the Knight of Cups energy reversed, and if this is someone else, then I do feel like there were signs here. But again, you had the blindfold on. This is self-imposed restriction, right? So I do feel like you learned a lot from here, and yeah, there was a decision that you needed to make. Either release yourself from this or stay in this energy. For some of you, you stayed in this energy. There was a need to work on increasing, like trusting your intuition here. And I do feel like some of you gave up on that. Like, because of whatever happened, you just gave up on this like need to work on self, this need to work on your intuition, to trust your intuition. It's almost like, I don't see the signs. I don't know what's coming up for me in the future, so why even try? Things are blocked. They're always going to be like this, so why even bother kind of energy is what I'm getting off of that, which is kind of heavy, Virgo, but it's kind of what I'm getting. So let's move on to the Knight of Swords in reverse. So what is this talking about? Knight of Swords in reverse. So again, this hasty decision making, a need to slow down, a need to not rush, okay? I feel like something here needed to end, okay? There's some sort of ending here, or something is going to end. This is your present energy. There are the delays, the second guessing, the poor judgment, all of that stuff. I feel like you are putting an end to it, because you've gone running around like in this energy, or things have been so scattered and so all over the place, right? That you're kind of recognizing that maybe I'm moving too quickly. Maybe my thoughts are running too quickly. Maybe I need to slow down. That's what I'm getting at. There's a need to slow down. There's a need to like look at your decisions. There's a need to look at your communication. There's a need to look at all of that stuff. How you speak about yourself, how you judge yourself. There's something that's transforming here. I feel like you are transforming. I feel like you are changing. There's something here changing. And there's a need to stay committed to that. There's a need to stay committed to this change. I'm going to clarify the Death card here in the present energies, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Page of Swords. Yeah. So you have the Five of Cups here as well. So I feel like there's a need to kind of look at the facts here. There's a need to also, yeah, like just do your research. Almost like researching your life. Like what worked out, what didn't, and why. Like that's really important here. And if you can't get the concrete answers, and sometimes we just don't get the answers, and that's okay, because everything teaches us and makes us stronger. And that's just life. Sometimes we don't get the closure. Sometimes we don't get the answers. And we have to work on ourselves and use that experience as something that's just going to teach us so that when we move forward in the future, we don't make the same mistakes again, right? We're wiser. We are wiser. There is a transition that you are having to go on. Again, like I said, no matter how hard you try to work on stopping this change or stopping these lessons from coming through, they just keep coming. So 6 of Swords, you are on this transition. You are making this transition. You are healing. You are learning to let go now. There is a rite of passage here that no matter which way you look at it, it's unavoidable is what I'm getting for you. And that kind of ties into the beginning, where it's talking about surrendering to the divine. Yes, it's not a very joyful experience, and you are really obsessed with having a new beginning. You just want to get out of this energy that you're in, and I totally get it. But just know that it's leading to some deep transformation, very restorative, very healing, and it's going to eventually lead to freedom. It's going to lead to this. It's marriage for some of you, right? Because now you know yourself. Now you know what you want, what works, what doesn't work. Freedom for some of you who are not in a romantic connection. Happiness, joy, celebration. For some of you, it could be moving, purchasing a home. Next, we'll do the Judgment card and the 8 of Swords in your future position. Exactly what I said. Like, you are now recognizing what was, like, where are you judging yourself? Where are you kind of not making the wrong decisions, but like needing to just kind of not second guess yourself so much. There's a need to trust your intuition, remove the blindfold, do the mirror work, like do the shadow work. There's shadow work that needs to be done here. Why do you keep ending up in certain situations? You need to ask yourself, what is it about the way I'm showing up in each connection, each situation, whatever it is? How am I showing up, and what's the energy? What are the energetics, right? Where have I not been seeing the imbalances? Where have you been giving too much of your energy, Virgo? Things are coming up now. The moon in reverse. Things are coming up. Things are coming up. They're being revealed to you. And I do feel like there is an opportunity for you to have the success that you want, but you're going to need to see it. Like, don't stay in this energy. This, like, you know, everything sucks. Nothing works out for me. Nothing is going to work out. There's nobody for me. My dreams don't work out. You are moving forward, and it's closing out a cycle. You're beginning a new cycle, okay? And there's a need to drop this imposter syndrome. There's a need to remove this fear of failure and this fear of, just getting it wrong and like repeating past mistakes. And you won't repeat them if you're aware of them. So it's all about getting aware. It's become aware of the things that have hurt you, the past pain. Feel it. There's nothing wrong with sitting in it and feeling it and crying it out and writing it out, you know? I've done this exercise where I've written out all the things that have happened that have caused me pain, you know, like relationships or whatever it is. You write it all down and you look at what actually happened, like every single thing that has happened, and you will see a pattern. It'll be right there. Like, be very honest. Okay, when this person came into my life, like, what happened here? How did I show up? What actually happened? What broke us up? If it has to do with money, you know, like if it's a business or a job, how was I in that role? You know, what worked? What didn't work? What was I getting paid? What do I believe I am worth? Like all of the, whatever it is, right? Why did you stay in a situation long? Was it long overdue for you to leave and you just stayed there? Why? It's funny, you know, when we write things down and we actually look at it and read it and we're very honest with ourselves. You know, you have to be honest with yourself when you're doing an exercise like that. You know, where are we not standing up for ourselves? Where are we breadcrumbing ourselves? So I just feel like you are transitioning from something heavy and things are changing for you, but there's some sort of lesson here in regards to change, I feel, and speaking up and speaking your truth and really acknowledging the things that you have been doing to hold yourself back. So Virgo, let's pull one more card to close off your reading. A win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. So it looks like things are going to balance out. This is all about balance, right? It's all about balance. And I just feel like you're learning that right now. It's not going to be a quick sprint for you. I know you want to get out of this devil energy. You want to get out of this unhappiness, Nine of Cups in reverse. You want things to progress. And they will. They will. They are going to. But there's a need to look at how you're showing up and the decisions you're making and why you're making them and why things have been the way they have been for so long. So Virgo, that was very heavy and deep. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. And I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching.